to this thing here. Took off anything that connects the engine to the chassis, of course. So anyways, engine's out. All right, back to this thing here. Last time it was driven, I probably put a clip in the video. But this thing got really hot, like really hot. So pretty much we're going to check to see if the compression is good, because it seems like 2 of the cylinders are not firing. In other words, changed coil packs, spark plugs, the whole 9, and it still ran bad. So I'm going to do a quick compression test and then see where the numbers are at. Hopefully to our liking. If not, this is going to have to come out. So let's see. All right, so we have the compression tester in cylinder 3. Fuel pump relay disconnected. Come over here, let it crank. Oh wait, need the key. It's in gear. Excuse the mess. Oh, that can stick in. All right, cool. We're good. Test now. And that is terrible. All right, since it was such low ratings, just in case like the oil's too settled in the engine, I just add a little bit into the cylinder. Probably see it's a little bit wet now, possibly, but yeah. So I'm gonna try it again, put the tester on and try again. All right, tester is in, a little bit of oil in the cylinder. Let's see what the difference is. What we got, guys? Still terrible. Okay, so that one's definitely off. And honestly, if that's low, that low, it's supposed to be around, let's say 1100, 1200 kPa. It's not there, so yeah, sadly, it's going to come out. All right, so many will ask, why is the compression low or what caused this? Like I said, it ran really hot, and after doing some checking, the thermostat was stuck. You know, I took it out, do it in hot water or put water on top of it, let it sit for a bit, and never opened. It had a small little weep hole in it, like a little nip that covers it, and I think that was the only cooling going through, which is definitely not enough, especially with higher horsepower. After doing the 39 turbo, it was not stock anymore, and it was getting hot pretty quick. I thought it just needed to be bled, but come to find out, I guess that was the case. It's a race car anyway, or a drift car, so I should have just taken the thermostat from the beginning. But you live and you learn. Never really had this issue happen to me in a car before, and yeah, I just didn't think about it. So I'm still in my mind, I just wanted to get some seat time, so paying a price for it. But luckily we have a buddy, Jason, who has a JZ ready, and I'm going to work a deal with him in order to use that engine, and then probably give him one later, or just do a trade or something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go do shortly. All right, well, we're here. This is Jay, owner of Gate 2 Garage here. Like I mentioned earlier, he had a JZ that he was going to put in a 110.
I was going to put in this car.
Oh, cool. Okay. So this one right here, but he's being an awesome friend by helping me out with actually throwing this into the Mark II. Although I messed up sadly, but it's not happening with this one. So yeah, everything is resealed and everything, and all I have to do is just change this manifold, because of course it's a 110 manifold and the 100s are different. I'll go through the video for the differences between them when I'm switching it over from mine over to this one, but it'd be simple stuff. Well, if you're used to it, but we'll show you guys. That's pretty much it. I like these covers though too. I like the purple. Sick. I'm trying to think what else. Well, shoot, yeah, I'm gonna do that and try to get it in this guy right here. I think we got it. Yeah, hopefully this goes right in, so it's gonna be done right. No. Now we're in. Wasn't too bad.
Took like 30 minutes.
I mean, for them, 3 seconds maybe, but all right, so we're in, good to go. Gonna head back and start doing the process for the swap. Not the best strap, but we know that it won't really shake too much. Tie there for support. And let's make sure my left turns aren't crazy, but it should be good to go. Again, appreciate you, Jay.
Hi.
And I guess anybody looking for a 110, hit them up.
Good luck.
All right, so got the engine in the back, as you guys can see. Again, big shout out to Jay for coming in clutch, because we have an event to drive with Liberty Walk at the multi-field in like a week. So it's enough time to do the swap and everything, but it was just, with what I had, it would have been too much time to make sure other engines were set up and done properly. So big shout out to Jay. Again, I'll throw his YouTube down and Instagram and everything else, so you guys can give him a follow. Super cool guy. Fun fact, actually, I bought my first 90, my gray one, JZX100, and that's in the States, from him years ago. It's bone stock, automatic and everything. And no, I ended up destroying it after getting it. Destroying it, but I mean drifting. But yeah, pretty excited. Oh, wrong one. But we're good to go. All right, today's the day. Got the car up on wheels. Should have enough clearance to get under. Wish I had my quick track, but it's not here yet. But what we're gonna do now is just take off anything that, you know, connects the engine to the chassis, of course. So it's like motor mounts, AC lines, power steering lines, and pretty much, yeah, yank this out and then put the new one in. Let's get to it. Oh, to be a little bit more specific though, for the lines, just like I think it's a 12 or 10 mil for the AC hard line that's going to the compressor. You can see it over there, maybe, but pretty much those. Of course, heated core lines and clutch line for the I'm taking the transmission and engine out at one time to also inspect the clutch and everything. So it'll be relatively easy. Well, not easy, but time consuming for sure, but easy, I guess. Well, welcome to the suck. The amount of water that came in the span of like 10 minutes is crazy, but I try to push the water out and that didn't help much. Kind of made it worse, to be honest, but the garage closed, at least it's preventing some water from coming in, but I'm not going to continue right now. I'll get back to it. The rain cloud should be passing pretty fast, so within an hour maybe we'll get to it. Super annoying. Sheesh. All right, I don't know about you, I am super tired, but right side is engine is out, and you can see here, there's the flash. Oh, got no light on. Don't mind this. If you know, you know. You know what else? Put the clip here. Anyways, engine is out. I have to go through the wiring and stuff like that for location and the ECU wiring a little bit. Well, not the wiring, but the connectors. Some of them look a little busted, but I'll go through that, and then oh, my fingers in the way. Pretty much that's it. I'm gonna get the next engine prepped. It's a mess in here, but pretty much gonna well, actually I'm gonna delete the AC. It's not really needed, so I'm gonna put an aftermarket actually not even a bracket. I won't do that. I'm just gonna literally just put the power steering back, and then I'll leave the AC like empty, this area here, and I might be able to, no, I can't do it. Either way, I was thinking about doing an oil change under, but currently this is it. Again, new engine that's going in, and the old one over here. Didn't open it up to see what the issue is yet, but like I said, it's going to take, like this is going to be gone, or not putting it on a new engine, leaving it here. Anybody need AC compressor, I guess let me know. I'm not going to need it anymore. And here is going to be the where the power steering goes, so I gotta move this bracket from this engine, the bolt right there, right in there. Again, you guys see that? Should be going with bracket bolts right there. Right there, it's like focused on it right there. Anyways, yep, so that's pretty much what's left to do. Of course, take the trans off. And when that's off, I'll be able to swap it to that engine. So, turbo with the wastegate screamer pipe was not fun. Found out it was hitting some things, but nothing that couldn't be done. Anyways, I'm gonna take a, get rest, come back to it in the morning, and should be able to finish it off. Maybe by tomorrow afternoon. Should be good there. Before I forget, there's a couple things you need to do in order to take the engine off. Of course, I didn't really mention it before, but power steering, of course, as you've seen, all the connectors for the ECU, of course, so that's out, like the air intake temperature or coolant temp. Gosh, so there's a water neck here, the ground for the alternator, ground that goes in the back of the engine block, the ground to the starter, and what else? The 17 mil bolt for the fuel line. Okay. So dark. I'll probably show you guys tomorrow when it's a little bit brighter. But there's a 12 mil bolt where the fuel feed goes, and then over here it's a banjo bolt. Can't really miss it. And the return line here. Wait, where's my finger at? Where's my finger? Right there. The return line for the fuel. The feed goes into that 12 mil bolt I was mentioning. Can I actually show you guys here? So the 12 mil bolt I was talking about, the banjo should be, I don't even see it actually. I was on E anyway. I'll show you guys later. All right, so I'm back at it again, or well, whatever. Engines are out, right? Well, engine is out. Already said this is the one from Jay here, the one we got from him. I'm gonna go through and take off, like, of course, if we don't need this anymore, turbo setup. I started breaking down the bolts, or breaking the bolts loose. Rule of thumb, if you're ever doing this, make sure you use like a 6-point like I have here, because yeah, don't strip your bolt. I started on the bottom here and it kind of stripped a bit, and that was because I had a 12-point on that, and this is a 6-point. Make sure you have one 14 mil. Sorry, I forgot my flash was off. Anyways, yep, 6-point here. This is just, all my tools are like, don't worry about it. Anyways, 6-point here, 6-point here. See, it's loose already, it's moving. Then of course that's going to take off the turbo with the manifold all in one piece. I don't need any of this here. I'm going to go to the other side and take off the manifold, because that's also for 110, and switch it over, or switch over my old one, because it's a 110 one there. And there's a little bit differences that I'll show you guys later with that. For that, so what we got to do is, yeah, like I said, turbo, manifold, pretty much all the hot side, intake side, switch over, fuel rails, injectors, all that stuff. And then you can see the bottom half is the oil pan. So the 110s are a little bit different compared to the 100s. You can barely see it down there, but I'll do a little bit of more of a description on it. I'm going to delete the AC compressor right here, because that's not really needed. Power steering is needed, that's why the bracket's still there. So I'm going to take that, put on this engine. But yeah, not putting AC, and I'm going to have to use a different belt. I'll also put up, or make sure I mention what belt is needed for that. Alternator, And that's pretty much all the accessories on there I should need. So, all right, got the 17 mil. So I'm going right on that feed I was talking about, the banjo bolt. Feeds it a little bit off. All right, there we go. All right, like I said before, using the 12-point bits or 12-point socket heads, you just saw like it didn't strip it, but it's not really mating to the bolt head properly. So definitely recommend 6-point fittings if you have them. Gonna check for that right now. Okay. All right, so can't find my 6-point socket head, so we're gonna use a 17 mil old-fashioned way, just to at least break it, and then I can use a 12-point after that. So I'm gonna do that real quick. You can turn the camera down, Rachel. It's pretty tight. All right, it's loose. I'm gonna get the 17 mil in the impact. Well, I'll put it back. Give me a sec. Got my 17 mil against the 12-point. That's all I have right now. That's right. They're on. It's like I always have something off. Always something. Go under now. All right. My extension is not long enough, but it's coming off with my hand, so simple. This takes more time and it's a little bit annoying, but when this banjo bolt comes off and the nut up here that I have holding everything on will come off in one piece. There you go. That's one O-ring that just came off. Remember the copper washers is one O-ring or a copper washer on the side of the bolt and the other side of the banjo fitting going to the block. So remember, it's 2 copper washers. You can always buy them, but just don't lose it. And after the bolt comes off, everything will come off one piece. Like I said, like a million times already. Not off. No, whole thing should come off. There we go. There you go. Old-fashioned turbo setup. All right. Usually, when you unbolt these engines from factory, these studs are either stuck on the nut, or vice versa, where you see a stud came out completely with the nut, which is like, I think I dropped that example actually. It fell, but either way. Also, important note, motor mounts. I forgot to mention that. You have to change up the motor mounts because if you don't, it will end up hitting your subframe. So along with the 110 or the oil pans being different, and you can see down a little bit better, it's forward. The 100's a little bit more centered, or rear actually, because the subframe is like under here. These are 100 and this is the 110. So you can tell the difference right there. Long bolt and 3 to the left. All the 3 other bolts are short, and this one is all full short bolts. So that's the difference right there. All right, shoot, you're in a predicament where you have the studs in, and it didn't come out with this, the stud didn't come out with the nut, and you're trying to figure out how to get these out so you can put new studs or anything like that. You do something as simple as this, right? Get a nut, and then 2 nuts on actually. Get 2 nuts on, and then as long as you have something to get onto the nut inside, which in this case I put it backwards so I can get this in here so that the flanges or flares won't get in the way. Do that. You get another one tight on this side so it keeps it, secured. So when you're loosening it, it holds the tension on the stud, and simply like that, it will bring the whole stud out. Just a little note to use. All right, so currently changing out the oil pickup because, as you can see here, this is what came out of my 100. It's a little bit different with where it's not the weld, but the base. Slightly different here with the dimples, and it seems like this one is a little bit longer, so it sits lower in the oil pan. Can you get the oil pan, Luke? You also can see here how the oil pan is set up. There's like a flat surface here for the subframe in the 110s or like crowns, etc., compared to the stock one, not stock one, but the 100 one that I currently don't see. It's a mess in here, sorry guys. Oh, there we go. So the 100 right here has a lot of space in the rear. So that can also cause issues with oil deprivation when you're drifting at high speeds with higher G-forces. Just a food for thought. All right, so right now I'm installing the Tomei powered baffle. If you don't know, like I mentioned earlier, the whole notorious fact of the 1JZ is losing oil with the high drift application. All right, so currently installing a Tomei powered baffle kit. Like I mentioned before, when you're drifting at high speeds, the G-forces can push oil away from the oil pickup here, and what this does is, this is only the plate, but the baffle I will show in a sec, it would actually keep the oil in the pocket for the pickup. So no matter what, you can always have oil feeding into the engine, because that can definitely lead to catastrophic failure. All right, so as you can see here, the baffle is in officially now, and this is where the oil will be maintained, or at least most of it will be maintained here. So make sure it's always in the pickup in the straightener here. So that's pretty much how the baffle works. Simple, really easy. Just got to take out the factory plate, which is like one of these, but different orientation. And then you add this onto it and take out the strainer, put it back in after this plate, strainer, and the baffle.